Hello everyone, Emily here. I'm really happy to be here. And I'm going to make another earmuff. This is a great quick Christmas present. We're getting down to the wire here. And I have this yarn. It is 100% wool. And I'm going to use this hook, which is a 5.00. This one says 5mm, so I'm right on. And I love this color. I made a hat out of this, and I absolutely love it. And this wool is just so warm. It's really warm. So I'm just going to grab my yarn, and I'm going to put it on my hook, and I'm going to chain 20. My hat's really warm, and I got to tell you, this yarn does not feel really super thick, but boy, it's warm. So I'm in my slip knot. I'm going to stick my hook in there and chain 20. I'm going to grab my yarn and bring it through. So I chain 20. And I'm going to put my little finger right here in that first stitch, and I'm just going to chain 1. I'm going to go into this stitch, not the one that I just made, but the next one. I'm going to go in there, and you can see the little V's. I'm just going to go into the top loop of that, pull my yarn through, grab my yarn and pull it through. This is a single stitch. Go to the next one. I'm going to do this all the way across. You can see that I'm only going into this one loop. So I think that's a perfect width for my earmuff. So now I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to go into the back loops only. So when you take your work and you turn it like this and you're looking down, you can see these V's. I'm going to go into the back loop only. So I'm not going to go into this one. I'm going to go into the next one, and I'm going to go into that V in the back stitch only, so I'm only going through one loop. Grab my yarn, bring it through, grab my yarn and bring it through. Now this is going to be our repeat row all the way to the end. And you know, when you get so far, you can start putting it around your head to see how it's going to fit. And then I'm just going to take my needle. I have little plastic needles, or you could even crochet it with your crochet hook if you wanted to. And then I'll sew it together. And this will make a nice earmuff. I did do a tutorial on an earmuff. It was made a little bit different, and my girlfriend absolutely loves it. Chain 1, turn, and we're not going to go in this first one. We're going to go into the second one. We're going to go into the back loop. I'm here at the end. So this is where I did my chain 1. I'm just going to go right in there. I'm going to go right in the middle of that. I'm going to pull my yarn up, pull my yarn through, and I'm going to chain 1. Turn your work, and you're not going to go into this first one, you're going to go into the second. top of that V, you're only going to go through one loop, the back loop, and go all the way across. So now when we put this on our head, it's going to be this way. Isn't that pretty? So just keep going, try it on your head, and you can stop whenever you need to, and then just sew it together. So isn't this pretty? I love all the specks of the different colors. Just think it's beautiful, and I think this is just the right height for my nice ear muffs. My edges came out really good. I'm not going to go around it when I'm done. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying it on my head, and then I'll sew it together, and you have a nice Christmas present for anybody. And when you go in the back loops, that's what makes this really pretty texture. It's like a lip, I always call it. And you have that on both sides. Here I am with the finished product. You can see that there's an opening on the top of my head. I made this really nice and wide, so you could put a ponytail up here. Isn't it pretty? I really love this wool. It feels really good. So I hope you liked the tutorial. Please give this a try. I think this is really, really cute. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a great holiday. Bye.